Hello students, we are discussing Neet 2020 biology question paper, code H3. Question number 47. Which of the following would help in prevention of diuresis? So diuresis is the process where there is a excess loss of fluids from the body occurs. So this can be prevented by which one of the options? Decrease in secretion of renin by juxtaglomerular cells. This cannot be the answer. Next, so we go to the second option. More water reabsorption due to under secretion of ADH. Yes, this also takes place, but it is not to prevent, it is to promote diuresis. Next, reabsorption of sodium and water from renal tubules due to aldosterone. So this is the correct answer. Next, embryological support for evolution was disproved by. So the straight away this answer for this is Von Baer. Next, goblet cells of alimentary canal are modified. So when we talk about the goblet cells, so goblet cells are nothing but the mucus secreting cells, and these goblet cells or mucus secreting cells are the columnar epithelial cells, which are simple columnar epithelial cells. Answer is 3 for this. Next, the QRS complex in a standard ECG represents. So this is a straight away question where it denotes the depolarization of ventricles. Next question. Match the columns and select the correct option. 6 to 15 pairs of gills. So whenever you come across this, always remember this is the character of cyclostomes. So for this, answer will be 2. Next, heterocercal caudal fin is the characteristic feature of chondric thighs, that is cartilage fishes. Air bladder. Air bladder is present in your bony fishes, that is osteichthyes. And poison sting is present in trigon. Trigon is stingray and stingray is with poison sting. So these are the options 1, 2 and 3, 4. So for this, your correct answer will be 2. Next, question number 57. This is also a matching question. Bacillus thuringiensis. Bacillus thuringiensis is a cryprotein, right? You have to go with this. Next, Thermos Aquaticus. So this question was moved here. So this is a Thermos Aquaticus, right? So you have to just consider this. This is Thermos Aquaticus, right? So what is Thermos Aquaticus? Thermos Aquaticus is for producing your which is called DNA polymerase, right? So that is what Thermos Aquaticus is meant for. So your B will be 3, DNA polymerase. Next, agrobacterium. So your agrobacterium will be like, what is it? Cloning vector. Agrobacterium will be for cloning. It's a cloning vector. Next, salmonella. Salmonella is construction of the first DNA molecule, right? So for this, your answer will be 3. Okay. Next question. So bilateral symmetry and acoelomate animals. See, first bilateral symmetrical animals are first triploblastic animals. So first triploblastic animals are Platyhelminthes, where in Platyhelminthes there is no coelom, they are acoelomate animals. Next, this question, 63 question. This question is from cockroach. So it says that the first option is, if the head of cockroach is removed, it may live for few days because. See, for this simple answer for this question is mostly the head holds a small portion of nervous system while the rest is situated in the midventral part of its body. Nothing but anteriorly in the head region, then you can see only few ganglions, whereas complete nerve cord is located in the trunk of the body. So answer will be 4 for that. Next, question number 64. The enzyme enterokinase. Enterokinase is an activator, and this activator enzyme enterokinase is produced from intestinal juice, and it helps in the conversion of trypsinogen to active trypsin, because trypsinogen is produced from the pancreatic juice, so it gets activated in presence of enterokinase. Next, matchings 65 question. Question number 65. Organ of Corti. So organ of Corti is located in the basilar membrane. Straight away, A ka 4. Cochlea. What is cochlea? Cochlea is the watch spring-like structure or coiled part. Next, eustachian tube. Eustachian tube connects the middle ear and pharynx, and stapes is the ear ossicle, smallest ear ossicle, which is attached to the oval window. So the correct answer for question number 65 is 4. 4 is the correct answer. Next, question 66. Identify the wrong statement with reference to transport of oxygen. Fine. Low partial pressure of carbon dioxide in alveoli favors the formation of oxyhemoglobin. Yes, this is correct. Next, binding of oxygen with hemoglobin is mainly related to the partial pressure of oxygen. Yes, this is correct, because if the partial pressure of oxygen is high, then it favors the formation of oxyhemoglobin. Then the partial pressure of carbon dioxide can interfere with oxygen binding with hemoglobin. This is what generally happens in tissues. This is also correct. Higher concentration of H plus ions in alveoli. In the alveoli, formation of oxyhemoglobin. And in the alveoli, H plus ion concentrations are not more, because in the alveoli, the tissues of, in the alveoli of the lung, it maintains less H plus ion concentration. High H plus ion concentration or acidic nature is maintained in the tissues. So this is the wrong statement. So because here the question was asked about the wrong statement, your answer will be 4 for question number 66. Then question number 68. BT cotton variety that was developed by the introduction of toxin gene Bacillus thuringiensis is resistant to. Straight away, the answer for this is insect pest. Next, question number 69. Select the correct statement. Insulin is associated with hyperglycemia. No, insulin is responsible for decreasing the blood sugar levels. Next, second option. Glucocorticoids stimulates gluconeogenesis. This is correct answer, because gluconeogenesis is the formation of glucose from non-carbohydrate sources. This is done by your glucocorticoids like cortisol. So your answer is 69 is to 70. Identify the basic amino acids. So always remember your basic amino acids. We have to remember with a simple like a mnemonic called H is histidine, A is arginine, and L is lysine. HAL, HAL. Basic amino acids are HAL, right? So you remember in this way, basic amino acids are HAL. So here histidine is not there, and arginine is not there, and lysine is the fourth one. Your answer is 4. Next, flippers of penguins and dolphins. So penguin is a bird. Dolphin is a mammal. So dolphin is a mammal. Mammal do not have any kind of flippers. Its forelimbs are modified into flippers. Penguin also bird, where the actually wings must be there, which are modified into flippers, because both of them, their origin ancestry is different, but they come to live in the same habitat and so that they have the same kind of structures. These are called your analogous organs. Analogous organs give a best example for convergent evolution. Answer is 3. Next, from his experiments, S.L. Miller, Stanley Miller, and produced amino acids by mixing the following in a closed. This is also a straightaway answer. In the spark chamber, they have sealed methane, hydrogen, ammonia, and water vapor at 800 degrees Celsius. The answer is 2 for question number 72. Fine. The specific palindromic sequence which is recognized by ECO-R1. This is Escherichia coli, right? And from this, your restriction endonuclease is extracted. Always the sequence of this is GAA TTC from 5' to 3'. So answer for 73 will be 2. Next, question number 74. Secondary metabolites such as nicotine, strychnine, caffeine are produced by, so these are secondary metabolites. Because these do not have any role in the growth of either plants or from any fungus which is extracted, but these are produced for defense action. So answer is 4. Next, presence of which of the following condition in urine is an indicative of diabetes mellitus? So diabetes mellitus is a condition where it is called hyperglycemic condition. This is possible if there are ketone bodies in the urine along with glucose. This is called glycosuria and ketonuria. So straight away the answer is 4 for this. Next, question number 76. Which of the following statements are true for phylum Chordata? Fine. So phylum Chordata. So phylum Chordata are those with notochord, nerve cord, pharyngeal gill slits, and post-anal tail in one or other stage in the life history. So let us take up these statements and we'll find out the statements. First, in Urochordata, notochord extends from head to tail. This is wrong. In Urochordates, notochord is present only in the tail of the larva. Next, in Vertebrata, notochord is present during the embryonic period only. Yes, correct. Later, this is replaced by vertebral column. Correct. Central nervous system is dorsal and hollow and tubular. This is a character with which we can differentiate non-chordates and chordates. So this is correct. Next, chordata is divided into 3 subphyla. Yes, hemichordata. Hemichordata does not come under phylum Chordata. This statement is wrong. So correct statements for this are B and C. So the correct answer will be 1. Next, question number 77. Cuboidal epithelium with brush border. So remember, cuboidal epithelium with brush border of microvilli. So on the free surface of cuboidal cells, if microvilli are present, then it is called brush border cuboidal. And this brush border cuboidal is present to increase the surface area, right, for absorption. So straight away, the answer is 4, proximal convoluted tubule of nephron. The answer is 4 for 77. Next, matching. Question number 78. Column 1 with column 2. Fine. So it says that first, Clostridium. Clostridium is Clostridium botulinum is straight away you can go with butyric acid, right? Next, Trichoderma polysporum is cyclosporin. Next, Monascus purpureus. Monascus purpureus is blood cholesterol lowering agent. It's called statins. Next, Aspergillus niger will produce citric acid. A to 2, and B2 1 and C2 4 and D2 3. So the answer for this question is 3 is the correct answer for this question. Next, there is one more matching. Question number 82 is also a matching. Fine. So let us find out what is this. Eosinophils. What are eosinophils? Eosinophils are white blood cells which are granulocytes. So you find out which option suits well for this. Eosinophils, they release histaminase and destructive enzymes. Okay. So it will be going to 3. Next, your basophils. Basophils are the cells which release granules containing histamines. Next, neutrophils are the largest and the most abundant phagocytic cells responsible for phagocytosis. Lymphocytes produce, B lymphocytes produce antibodies which are for humoral immunity, and T lymphocytes will cause cell-mediated immunity. It is 1. So A ka 3 and B is 4 and your C is 2 and D is 1. So this correct option is 2 for question number 82. Next, question number 83. Which of the following hormone level will cause release of ovum? Simple. The ovulation is due to LH surge. Ovulation is due to LH surge. So when LH, luteinizing hormone levels, increases on the 14th day, that causes ovulation. So who will trigger this? This is done by estrogens, because at low estrogen levels, always low estrogen levels will give a negative feedback to the LH hormone. So as a result of this, in the first 10 days, the luteinizing hormone levels are steady state. So after 10 days, from between 10 to the 14th day, the estrogen levels will keep increasing to a very high concentration. So these high levels of estrogens will give a positive feedback to luteinizing hormones. So from 10th day onwards, estrogen levels will increase, which will rise the luteinizing hormone that cause LH surge on 14th day, which cause ovulation. So the correct answer for this is 2. Next, 84. Select the correct events that occur during inspiration. So one thing you have to remember, inspiration is an active process which involves the contraction of muscles. So let us find out what are the events. First, A, contraction of diaphragm. Yes, phrenic muscles contract. Correct. Contraction of external intercostal muscles. Yes, due to which the ribs, the muscles, external intercostal muscle between the ribs will contract. That may result in increasing of thoracic cavity dorso-ventrally. So pulmonary volume decreases. No, this is wrong. Then intrapulmonary pressure increases. No, intrapulmonary pressure decreases during inspiration. So A and B are correct. So your answer would be 2 for this. Next, in which of the following techniques the embryos transferred or assisted to those females who cannot conceive? Fine. For this, straight away, your zygotes that are prepared will be implanted into the fallopian tubes. Zygote intra-fallopian transfer or intrauterine transfer. That means up to 8 cells in the fallopian tube. Beyond 16, it will be transferred to the uterus. Your answer will be 2 for question 85. Next, question 86. Infectious stage of Plasmodium that enters the human body. So simple, straight away question. Plasmodium infects man in the form of sporozoite. So sporozoites are the infective stages of Plasmodium to human. Next, matching. Placenta. Placenta will produce human chorionic gonadotropins. Zona pellucida. Zona pellucida is the layer of ovum. Bulbourethral glands or glands present in the male reproductive system, lubrication of penis. Lytic cells secrete androgens like testosterone. So for this, the answer for this is 1 for 87. Next. Select the correct statement. Question number 88. Fine. Thalassemia is X-linked. This is wrong. Next. Hemophilia is Y-linked. This is wrong because it is X-linked recessive. Phenylketonuria, autosomal is right, but it's not a dominant trait. Next, sickle cell anemia, autosomal recessive trait, chromosome number 11. Answer 4 is the correct for question 88. Next, 89. Which of the following statement is correct? So this is based on your nitrogenous basis. So as you know that the simple funda, adenine pairs with thymine, guanine pairs with cytosine, and adenine and thymine are with 2 hydrogen bonds. Guanine, cytosine is with 3 hydrogen bonds. So for this, the answer is very straight. That is adenine pairs with thymine with the 2 hydrogen bonds. Answer is 2. Next, which of the following is most abundant protein in the animals? In the animals, the most abundant protein is collagen. Its answer is 3. Question number 94. By which method the new breed Hissardale of sheep? By using Bicanary eaves and Merino rams. So Bicanary is the breed, Merino is the breed. A method of breeding where it's between 2 different breeds. If we are crossing 2 different breeds, then this is called cross breeding, because Bicanary and Merino, 2 are 2 different breeds. So straight away with the question, you can identify the answer very easily, right? Next, question number 96. According to the statement with reference to human digestive system. Fine. So first one, what is it? So it says that vermiform appendix arises from duodenum. This is wrong. The question was you have to find out the correct statement. This is wrong. Next, ileum opens into small intestine. This is wrong. Serosa is the innermost. This is wrong. This is the outermost layer. Next option. Ileum is highly coiled part of the small intestine. So answer for this is 4. Next, which of the following refer to correct examples of the organisms which have evolved due to changes in the environment brought about by anthropogenic action? This is nothing but it's a man-made, is anthropogenic action. Okay, so let us find out what are these. Darwin finches of Galapagos Islands cannot be. This is natural selection that we use this example. Herbicide resistant weeds, yes. Drug resistant eukaryotes, yes. Man created breeds of domestic animals, correct. So the right answer for this is 4. This is man-made. Next question. Question number 98. Matching. So pituitary gland is the master gland. The pituitary gland or master gland is, this is suitable is diabetes insipidus, ADH. Thyroid gland deficiency causes Graves' disease. Exophthalmic goiter is Graves. Adrenal gland deficiency causes what? Addison's disease. pancreas is diabetes mellitus. Matchings are very simple to solve. Okay, so for this your answer will be 4. Next, question number 99. Select the option including all sexually transmitted. Simple, just by seeing the options you'll get it. Cancer cannot be. Gonorrhea, syphilis and genital herpes. Your answer will be 2. Malaria cannot be. And here malaria. So your answer is 2. Sorry. Question 103. This is matching. Gregarious pest, right? Your gregarious pest is Locusta. 4 straight away. Adult with radial symmetry. Find out. This is adult with radial symmetry is Astreus. So just neglect this. This is by mistake it was printed. Booklungs are in Scorpion. This you have to neglect this point. Next, bioluminescent is Tinoplana, which is a Cnidarian. So for 103, your answer is 3. Question number 107. One more matching. BT cotton. BT cotton is Bacillus thuringiensis. Adenosine. What is adenosine? Adenosine is adenosine deaminase gene therapy. RNI is cellular defense mechanism, right? So this is actually adenosine deaminase should come over there, right? Adenosine deaminase should come over there. Next, PCR is used for detection of HIV infection. So for question number 107, answer is 2. Next, 109. Match the following diseases with the causative organism and select the correct option. This is question number 109. Next, typhoid. Typhoid is caused by Salmonella. Pneumonia is caused by Haemophilus influenzae. Filariasis is caused by Eukarya. Malaria is caused by Plasmodium. So the correct option for this is option 3. Next, question 111. Meiotic division of secondary oocyte is completed. See, secondary oocyte, when it was said secondary oocyte is already meiosis 1 is completed. So that is secondary oocyte. So the meiotic division of the secondary oocyte at a second meiotic division that is completed when at the time of fusion of the sperm with ovum. Your answer is 1. 112. Identify the wrong statement with restriction to restriction enzyme. Listen. Sticky ends can be joined by using DNA ligase. DNA ligase is not a restriction enzyme, so this is wrong. Each restriction enzyme functions by inspecting the length of the DNA sequence, that is by identifying its specific sequence on the DNA strand. They cut the strand of DNA at a palindromic site. Correct. They are useful in genetic engineering. Yes. So your answer is 1, because restriction enzymes, DNA ligase cannot be a restriction enzyme. So question number 115. The sequence that controls the copy number of the linked DNA in a vector is termed as ORI site. Okay, origin of replication. State question. 119. Matching again. 119. There is matching again. I'll just make it a little down. Okay. Floating ribs do not connect with the sternum. Acromion is Acromion process is present to the clavicle. Next, scapula. Scapula is a triangular bone located between second and seventh rib. Glenoid cavity into which the head of humerus fit. For the question 119, the answer is 1. Next, 121. Identify the wrong statement with reference to gene I that controls ABO blood groups. I, small I, does not produce any sugar. Yes, this is recessive allele. Then the gene I has 3 alleles. Yes, that is IA, IB and small I. That is what we call I naught. Next, a person will have only 2 of the 3 alleles because the individuals are diploid. When IA and IB are present together, they express the same type of sugar. This is wrong because IA and IB both are different antigens. This is wrong. So the answer for 121 is 4. Next, question number 124. In gel electrophoresis, separated DNA fragments can be visualized with the help of ethidium bromide in UV radiation. This is direct question. You can easily, just by seeing the question, you'll get the answer for that. Next, question number 126. Identify the substances having glycosidic bond and peptide bond respectively in their structure. So where you can expect glycosidic bond is present in sugars and peptide bond is present in proteins. Please identify which is a sugar, which is a protein in this. So right, let us find the first option. Inulin. Inulin is a polysaccharide, homopolysaccharide of fructose, correct? Insulin is a protein. So your answer for 126 is 1. 131. Question number 131. Identify the wrong statement with reference to immunity. Fetus receive some antibodies from mother. It's an example of passive immunity, correct? When exposed to antigen or antibodies that are produced in the host body, it is called active immunity, correct? This is what happens in diseases like smallpox. Once if anybody gets a disease, then he will naturally recover from it, which is called active, natural active. When a ready-made antibodies are directly given, it is called passive immunity. Yes, this is called passive immunization, which is happening in case of snake bite. Then active immunity is quick and give a full response. This is wrong. Active immunity is not quick and it is slow and give a long-term effect of immunity against an individual. 133. Question number 133. Fine. This says that exonucleases make cuts at specific positions within DNA. Then your second option 133, you can find out ligases join the 2 DNA molecules is the correct options. Polymerase break DNA, it cannot be a right. Now, nucleases separate the 2 strands of the DNA. No, nucleases cannot separate the 2 strands. They will split the nucleotides to nucleosides. Next. That's all. This is the key for your code H3 of Neet 2020 UG, which was conducted on 13 September. Wish you all the best. Good luck to all the students. Thank you.